Hey, shalom, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this video that we about to make. It's gonna be concerning the Ram 2018 1500, and as y'all can see, we're gonna be working on the suspension today. Now, this specific truck, it did whatever. It came with air suspension, all right? And we had this problem before, where the truck, it would sit low, it would ride on the bump stops or whatever they're called, and it wouldn't raise back up. So, but in the past, it did it sometimes. Like, it would sit low, like on all four sides, and then like the next day, it'll be perfectly fine. It'll, raise up. It'll be comfortable. So, I don't know. We had a pretty sticky situation on our hands, because it never did this before, where like it just sits low and it never comes up again. It would only do it sometimes. So we're gonna try to fix this situation. Last time I did not record it, but we had to do the passenger side air suspension, and it worked fine for the next few months. So now we're gonna try to do the driver's side, and hopefully this does fix the issue. So we do have the airbag in this box. Shout out to American Trucks. They do have some good parts on there, and you could always trust them to get your stuff sent to you. So we have this airbag, it's new, and we have this 23mm socket on the impact wrench. Got the car key. Got some tools in this tool bag, so we're about to get started, y'all. Hopefully we can fix this problem with the air suspension. As you can see, I don't know, the electrical system on this thing has just been acting up. But we got that like off-road light on. Oh, see it? Hold on. Let's see. Service trailer brake system, service air suspension system, service electronic braking system. We're gonna try to get that fixed, right? We're gonna try to get this air suspension fixed. Hopefully it works, but I mean, as y'all can see, it doesn't do anything. Press down, press up, it's not doing anything. So, alright, y'all, let's get into this video. It is dark. Also, just to let y'all know, before y'all do anything with the air suspension, y'all want to go to apps, go to settings, go to suspension, and then put it on tire jack mode. Now, this kind of doesn't make any sense because the air suspension is already not working, but it's disabled. And also, that's the brake. Put that all the way down. Parking brake engage. Alright, let's get into it. Let's try to fix this thing. And I did want to show y'all that when you look under the truck, it's literally, y'all could see that right there. It's literally sitting on the bump stop. So we're gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna try to get a better view so I can show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alright, we got some light, right? Okay. So let me see. Alright, so we got some flash as well. You are going to need two jacks. So we have this transportable jack right here. Got this big 3-ton jack. Snap. Let me get some mats. Yeah. Make sure y'all get some mats for the floor, because it did just rain. As y'all can see, it's wet. Got the mat, yo. Alright. Now, I haven't seen the front on what the front is sitting on and why it's so low. But I can tell you that the truck... How do I get the camera? This is the bump stop right here. Whatever it's called. When your air suspension gives out or you don't got a suspension at all, this is what the truck is sitting on. So once we lift the truck, and about the two jacks, we need one jack has to be like on the axle, and another jack has to be like right here. Because the whole point is to lift up the truck. One jack's supposed to lift up the truck itself, and then the next jack is supposed to hold up the suspension independently. All right, so let's get that situated. All right, yeah, we're under the truck. Remember, we're doing the back driver's side suspension right now. So I'm gonna try to find a metal framing like you see right here. This would be the metal framing that you would put the jack on, and then over there on the axle you would put the jack as well. All right, we got the jack under here. We're gonna start lifting this truck up now. Boy. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit and make sure it's not on the fuel tank. There we go. There we go. Truck's raised now. Alright, yeah, as you can see, we gotta lift it up a little bit. I'm not about to lift it up all the way because we still gotta use the other jack for the axle itself. And as I was showing y'all, you see how it's lifted up now, as well as the air suspension. The air suspension's supposed to be like that. That's just how it was designed. But y'all can see it's getting beat up, that rubber piece, because that's what it was sitting on this whole time. So now, oh boy, we gonna lift this up. Now, right here should be a good spot to use to lift it up. But we're gonna see how like the flat part of the jack looks, and you know, measure it up, see if this will be a good spot. Alright, y'all, so the way how this one works, you could unscrew this to lift it up, so that's what I'm about to do. And with this, you tighten it all the way to the right, it'll start lifting it up like that, and when you loosen it, it drops back down. So as you can see, this will no longer work because it's all the way loose, right? Or loosened. So let's start. I'm gonna get back to y'all when I got it all angled up. Alright, y'all, so as y'all can see, we got it on there. Let me show y'all. This is good. But it's raising now. Y'all can see. It's up now. So safety first, right? As you can see, I'm shaking the car right now. It's not gonna go nowhere, hopefully, right? So now we're going to get the, remember, 23mm socket with the Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee, very good brand. And we're gonna loosen the 5 bolts. Take the tire off. After that, I'm gonna have to take this fender off and the inner lining or whatever this is called. I'm gonna have to remove that too. But for the most part, it's simple tools. So let's get into it. Alright, we got the tire off, as you can see. There's the airbag, the old airbag. I'm gonna take these bolts off. It's like a 1, 2, and that's it. It's just 2. Alright, yeah, we got it off. Fun fact, when we first got this truck, it's always had the fenders on it. So in all actuality, we don't know how it looks without it actually being, you know, off. So it kind of looks weird to us, you know what I'm saying? But we always had these. So now that we have this off, this doesn't go for all trucks. It's supposed to have more bolts. As you can see, some is missing, but we have 1, 2, and 2 again. All right, well, we got 2 right there, and 1, 2, so that's 4. All right, y'all. So I just want to show y'all what I'm doing. I don't know what this tool is called. It's probably like a universal wrench or whatever, but I'm really just using this to take it off. Then I would use my hand and just keep hand untightening it. So just keep doing that till it comes off. Alright, y'all, so after y'all got all the bolts out, it should be able to just come right off. Just gotta wiggle it out a little bit, and should be able to come out. I'll get back to y'all when I figure this out. So as y'all can see, it's movable. Alright, y'all, so after some wiggling, we're able to get this, oh boy, that's out the way. So now we have this area fully exposed, and as y'all can see, it's literally just these clamps right here that's holding it up. That's how it was designed. I know y'all might be thinking like something wrong with it, but it's just those 3 clamps. It's kind of hard to get to with your fingers, but I mean, there's space under here. So just use those. You got clamp this one right here. If y'all could see my other finger, yeah, can see my finger right there. That right there, and that clip right there. So we're gonna get that removed, and just to let y'all know, you see this? That right there with the gold bolt, that is the I would say the air hose or whatever. I don't know the specific name, but that's how you get the air into the air bag. So we're gonna get probably using the same tool and just try to loosen that. Take that out. Once you loosen it, you're gonna hear some air releasing. So I'm gonna demonstrate. I mean, well, you should hear air release, but in this case, the airbags they all have been down, so I don't even know if air's gonna come out, but we'll see. Use a 12mm wrench. You just wanna get that in there. It's not much space to work with, but let me see. Just want to loosen it just like that. And keep doing that process until you can get that hose out. Alright, y'all. So we got it out, as you can see. I mean, just gotta, just moved out the way. Last time I did this, air came out. So at least there was some sort of life in it back then, but I didn't hear nothing. So this thing was like fully just down. Yeah, I never noticed this here before. Cool. So now, like I was saying, you just want to take those out with your fingers. Just let me show y'all, because I know it's kind of tight. You just want to pop it down, and the third one, just do the same thing, and voila, it'll come out just like that. Now the way y'all wanna put it back on, the same exact way that it came out. Come on, listen. Uno momento. Let me try to get this thing out, because being fussy. Alright, y'all can see there's a difference. Things always look better when new, obviously. So you just want to put it does come with this new one, but we're not gonna need that, because then I would have to figure out how to take that out and stuff. So you could just take this off, put it on the old one. And so I'm trying to line it up so it's easier for y'all to see too. The easiest way for me to tell you is that these are kind of close to each other, and then this is like the thumb, so it's like farther apart. So like you see how the same thing, these 2 clamps are closer with each other, so you want to put it in like that. So we're about to take this out. Let me see if I can show y'all. You hear that? Nice and flexible. So I might have to drop this a little bit. Let me see. Just get this. Just like that. So that now we have a little bit more room to fit it in there. I'm gonna try to demonstrate to y'all how I'm gonna get it in. So really all you gotta do is just put it in like this. Okay. Here's what we gotta do. Gotta make some more space. So just lower down the axle just a little bit. This way I can have more space. This isn't the right way. Gotta turn it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Got 2 clamps in. Time to get the third one in. Yeah. Alright. Now that we got that in, I'm gonna tighten this back. Once y'all fiddle around with it, it'll be easier. Y'all don't understand, but now you just wanna tighten this back, and that's really it. Feels nice and tight. Time to lower it back on here. Put the, well, let's lift the axle back up so that we could be able to put the tire on easily. And hopefully all of this work that we have done will fix the problem. Alright, y'all, so like we just did, we did the suspension. We got to put this, I think it's called a wheel liner, but this big plastic piece, we have to put it back, which I already did. And I'm dealing with this screw right now. This one's already tight, and after that we have to put the fender back on. Alright, y'all, so this is all tight. We got the fender back on, got this back on. Now we're gonna try to put the we're gonna put the tire back on now. Got the tire back on. Time to tighten these things back up. Make sure y'all do it in the star pattern. Don't forget that.
Ooh, I liked it.
Alright, y'all, it's hand tightened. Now we're gonna use an impact and do it in star pattern. Oh, hold on, gotta put it on 1. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can do it like that. Come on, get on. Come on, that's not tight enough. Put on 2. Yo, that's funny. Alright, hold on. In case like this, you want to put it back on. Loosen it a little bit. Lightly. There you go. Alright, y'all. This thing is nice and tight. We're going to lower the truck. And I'm hoping that this works. Because same thing with the other truck over there. This thing's been having like electrical issues. You know, the trucks are pretty old now. Not saying that they're not modern, but they're just, you know, they got a lot of miles on them. So, you know, problems going to come up. So, just hoping that this will work. But if not, I'm still going to post this video. And if y'all got any tips, let me know. First, we're going to loosen it. Like that. Alright, y'all. We're gonna hope that this works, alright? So, turn the car on. Turn the brake off. I'm gonna lower the steering wheel a little bit. Alright. Service suspension system. Might need some time to sit. I mean, obviously those electrical stuff's gonna pop up. Okay, let me try to remember. Gotta go back on here. Settings, suspension, and you could turn that tire jack mode off. Still nothing. So what we're going to do, I wonder if I can hear the air compressor. Oh. Alright, y'all. This is gonna be the end of the video. Probably wait a few days, see if anything will change before I actually post the video, because this could have actually had worked. Just gotta give the car some time to, you know, get used to the new airbag and stuff. But one thing I could also try to do is turn the car off and turn it back on. But we did try to I did look at the fuse box, swapped out some of the air suspension fuses, and it's not a fuse problem. So see. But shalom, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all learned how to actually change the air suspension. If y'all got any tips on how to fix this issue, let us know. But as of right now, this truck is going down on us. I don't know what's going on with it, but indeed, see y'all in the next video. Next video, we're gonna be changing the backlight for the truck, like I mentioned in the other previous oil change video. So about to do that right now. So stay tuned, y'all.